So FYI, let's go through this. The schedule for today is the Fatal Fury City of the Wolves open beta on my first stream, and honestly, I don't know how well it's gonna go. I'm not kidding you. This beta's been out for 2 days. It's been out Friday, Saturday. Today's the third day, Sunday. People have already completely destroyed this fucking game. What do I mean? There's already 100% guaranteed combos on the internet. There's already strategies laid out for each character. Here's the meta. Here's how you play this character at top level. Here's how they are dominant. They already know who like the top 3 characters in the game are. All of this has already been determined. And the game's not out yet. I'm not kidding you. They figured out, oh, you can do air throws and they grab you off the ground. What? Yeah, it's not supposed to happen, but apparently it's a game bug right now. They're saying that they may patch this by the time the game comes out in late April, but maybe not. No one really knows. They're hoping it will be patched. Because T-Zoc, he's the pro wrestler, and he has a combo where he literally jumps and does aerial throw, which was to grab you out of the air, and it grabs you off the ground. It doesn't even make sense. And you could do this to do a 100% combo. There's characters where if you have your back to the wall, they literally just dominate you. There's nothing you can do. They've already figured this out. The game isn't out yet. I want to repeat this. The game's not for sale. The game is, no one's really played it more than a day. 2 days tops. They've already broken the game irrevocably. It's already all over the internet. The combos are there. The strategies are there. This is exactly what I've been telling you about in regards to the modern FGC and how they're all brain dead fucking stupid. They don't understand that because they are already spoiling this game before you can even purchase it, that they're ruining the experience of fun for those who want to play it. The real fun factor of any new fighting game is the first few weeks to months when everyone is discovering something for the first time. Gee, is this character any good? Does this work in this situation? Let's mess around and try. And this used to be an era when anyone could win. And anyone could actually have fun with a fighting game because no one knew what worked and what didn't. And so you'd go play one person and they'd play a character one way and you play the next person speaking the same character and the fight would go completely differently because they're trying something different. And it was exciting. And you would go to a tournament and you would see all these different strategies that were determined from different regions of the country or different places in the world, and they're all thrown into the arena at once. You get to see people of different skill levels attack each other and fight. So awesome. Right? So fun and amazing. And then, after maybe 8 months to a year, all of a sudden someone would discover something new in the meta that no one knew, and it would blow the game up again, and you get excited again. This is how fighting games used to be. They were great. That was the ultimate era of fun and discovery. Today, these games are literally ripped apart, micro-analyzed, and have all of their gameplay mechanics, combos, strategies, and broken meta exposed within a day the game is out. But that's not the point. The point was to figure it out for yourself because that is a measure of skill. How fast you can learn and adapt on a game is actually a measuring stick of skill in anything competitive. And the fact that now the modern internet is so dumb, this FGC is so fucking brain dead stupid, they don't understand that sharing strategies online before the game's even out ruins the game. They're actually making fighting games boring. Folks, for 2 days, I had time off. I spent time with my wife, okay? Had a great time, and I'm going to talk about it in a few minutes, or maybe not, because I don't know if I'll have time on the show. But while I was doing that, all these fucking FGC tryhards were sitting there in Fatal Fury, basically destroying the game. Watch this 100% combo. Watch this guaranteed strategy. Watch it, whatever. The game's not out, dude. You have a fucking life? The game's not out yet. Why are you ruining the game for everyone? Because now you're going to post all those strategies online. You've completely eliminated any time or investment or skill needed to learn the game. Everyone's going to know the whole game within a day, and now they can just fucking sit in the lab. Okay, that's it. Game's over. Why even play it if there's no era of discovery? No one just wants to sit there doing the same muscle memory combos, the same tried strategy. It makes the game tired and boring. Don't you get it? When you fucking spoil the whole game within a day, you've ruined the game. This is not a single-player experience. This is an online competitive experience. Because you expose the meta early, everyone now suffers. Not just you. Everyone suffers. Because now everyone uses it. Now, right now, I guarantee you, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go into Fatal Fury today to play this game. And I'll probably have a few matches that'll be like, okay, people don't know what they're doing. It'll be fun. I'm going to mess around. I want to pick various characters today because there's a lot more characters in this beta. So I probably want to pick maybe 3-4 characters over the course of today. I don't want to use any character too long. I just want to kind of play around. It'll be an experimental, mess around stream. How much you want to bet that after a couple matches, I'm going to run into someone who studied someone's combo video, some meta-exposing video that came out in the last 2 days, and they're going to fucking ruin the game. So I'm going to go, first time ever playing, oh look, he wiped the floor with me with 50, 70% combos and things I'd ever say. What the fuck's going on? The game's not out. This isn't competitive. It's a beta. I'm supposed to be getting a taste for how the game is, and I'm going to get my ass handed to me by someone who plays like a pro player. That's not the point. But that's what the FGC doesn't fucking understand. They're so up their own ass with, I'm going to be the first to expose. I'm going to get clickbait views. I'm going to be Mr. Popular because I put this on the internet. Look at me. I'm such a hotshot. Measure the size of my assy code e-penis because I posted up the meta of this game first. No one cares. I'm going to repeat that. Nobody cares that you're the guy who spoiled Fatal Fury City of the Wolves on the internet. But you know who does care? The person who wanted to play the game and have fun, who you ruined it for because you're a moron. So, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Now that I already know that this game is broken, because it is. Like, people have already found out ways to get you to the corner and immediately do giant lockdown strategies. And you can't get, that's it, it's over. Wow, so that's the game already. Already, the meta's been exposed. The game's not out yet. So, do you think that makes me want to buy the game? Honestly? Really? Do you think I want to now spend 50, 60 bucks on this game? That people are going to sit there labbing, mastering every little thing of the game. So I go to play. Now, all right, my first time playing, I instantly died to a 70% combo. What the fuck was that? What is the? Yeah, I just want to. Can I just enjoy the basics first? Can I slowly ease myself in? No, get the floor wiped with you. And then on top of that, this is an SNK game. And for those who don't know, SNK games. Fighting games, historically, they sell okay, they have a good first couple of weeks, and then, boom, they die. They literally die like right away. They almost never have traction. People are hoping that this game will actually have traction because it's a little different. It's not King of Fighters, it's a different franchise from SNK. People are hoping for the best. But, to be honest, I'm just not feeling very good about this. At all. It's kind of like everything that I've been saying over the last several months about Street Fighter 6 has now come to fruition, but with a new game, and the game's not out. I mean, that's insane. The game's not fucking out, and people already broke it. And people already know these top strategies. Look, I did it. I did it too. Look, here we go. Post up your videos of doing the 100% combo. Duh. Unreal. So if I wanted to enjoy this game, I had to be there the moment that the beta released. I had to start playing it. I couldn't have a life. I couldn't have a family. I had to sit there playing it. I had to play for 2 straight days, sweats coming down my forehead. I gotta sit with the meta, man. I have to sit with the meta. I gotta make sure that I know everything. Oh, look at this frame shot. Oh, look at this combo. Cancel. Oh. No. It's not fun. That's fun for 0.001% of people who plan on maybe one day actually being a tournament player and winning and doing something with the game. But when that meta gets exposed and everyone decides to do it because it's easy to replicate, you've ruined it for everyone. I'm not even kidding you. I would bet that people doing that actually cost the game sales. That if that meta wasn't exposed, that if the shit was more interesting, there was more variety to it, there was more fun, more people would buy the game. Why is it that Street Fighter 4, before the era of the meta being exposed instantly, sold more fucking copies than modern fighting games? Why can't modern fighting games get to the numbers of Street Fighter 4? You tell me? There's obviously a problem. It's pretty easy to figure it out. It's just that the FGC doesn't want to admit it. Because if they admit it, then they realize their entire culture's broken. The entire culture of the FGC based on this internet hype monster bullshit. Post everything up, expose everything, get it out there. It's a failed mentality. You can't do that with anything competitive. You've ruined the competitive nature of the game. There's no fun left. So now your game won't fucking sell, and it's your fault. But you don't get it. Anyway, so I am going to do the stream today of Fatal Fury. And then I'll see if I have fun with it, just messing around with characters. I did not study any meta. I didn't. I saw one combo with T-Zoc, 100% combo. I was like, this fucking sucked. After I was like, I'm just had enough with this shit. It actually literally puts a bad taste in my mouth and turns me off to know that, number one, the game even has 100% combos. To know that there's strategies that are insanely dominant before the game's out, and that it's the meta of the game's already been exposed. Like, I don't want to play it. See the point? But I'm going to play it today. I'm going to give it a shot. We'll see how the stream goes, but it's not going to be serious. I'm going to be, like I said, try maybe 3-4 characters, switch around a little bit. And then I'm just going to wait, because that's it. The beta's over today. They only had a 3-day beta 2 of the days I was off. So this is really the only opportunity I even have to experience the beta. So we'll see how it goes today, and then go from there. I'm on the fence about buying the game at this point. Let's see how the online connections are today, because they were ass back in the first beta. I hope they're better today. But I am really skeptical about buying this game at this point, because I just don't think it's going to be worth it. Do you really want to buy a fighting game where every time you go online now, everyone's going to already know everything and just wipe the floor with you, while you're just trying to play it casually and learn it at your own pace? And you got to invest so much time and effort to really learn it. It's like, fuck this. Like, no. I don't want to sit here and have to play 70 hours of Fatal Fury City of the Wolves a week just to hang out at any kind of a basic level in the game. I don't have the time for that. I'm in my 40s now. I want to do variety content. I don't want to be a sweats fucking player in these fighting games anymore. Nor should I have to be. But that's what they expect from you, apparently. Okay. I got a couple contributions. We had Review Dropbox USA $2 super chat. Sounds like you're too lazy to get into the lab. No, I just have a life. I'm not a fighting game competitive player. My content isn't specialized on fighting games. I don't have the time or effort to want to focus on it. Do I like fighting games? Yes. Would I like to understand them at a competitive level? Sure. But it's so time-consuming. It's so skill-requiring. There's too much of an investment for no real reward. What am I going to invest 40 hours a week playing fighting games for? I'm never going to go to a tournament. I don't want to. I shouldn't have to do that just to play a game online. It's ridiculous. So, I'm not going to, and if it means that I'm not going to enjoy these modern fighting games, and I guess it means that I'm just going to skip them. What's the fucking point? I'm the other content I want to continue on with. I'm not going to have sacrifice all that because fucking Fatal Fury is coming out. That's insane. Okay. RSU Day $5 super chat from Princess Luna. I agree, but I think it can be said for any game. I always try to figure out myself first, and then I get frustrated, then I'll look for something up in a guy. I understand that to me too. Like, no lie, I would much rather play a game and try to understand it on its own merits and learn it for myself, rather than have someone just tell me how to do it all from the get-go. I feel more rewarded and more accomplished when I learn and win for myself. A lot of people aren't like that, though. They don't care. It's just, again, it's that modern day mentality. Gotta get that bag by any means necessary. Now, I'm not saying that there's actually a bag of money in it, but to them, victory at any cost, doesn't matter how you do it. Fuck it. Go right online, watch the videos, copy the tech, sit in the lab, go online. Oh, look, I'm getting win after win now. Yeah, but did you actually earn it? Or did you steal it? You stole it because someone posted it online, and all you did was copy-paste, and all these games are so easy today, you can literally just copy-paste someone's easy mode meta strategies and just dominate. It's sad. It's sad but true that this is what modern fighting games have become. Again, as I said last week, if there was actually a skill level involved in modern fighting games, meaning the inputs were very difficult to do, there was actually foot cheese or time error, anything required, right? Then it wouldn't be a big deal, because even though they would expose the meta on the internet, it wouldn't be easy to replicate, and only a small group of people would even be able to do it anyway. But that's not the case. Modern fighting games are very easy. Very easy to play. They used to be that in a fighting game. Alright? You would do a special move, like a fireball, and the new EX version with 2 buttons, and then like supers would be like 3 buttons, and that was like old school fighting games that were like the Versus series that were meant to be dumbed down. Regular fighting games that weren't the Versus series would be actual complex motions. Sure, Yukins, 360s, complex things. Oh yeah, no, the timing for combos and things. Now none of that is needy. It's literally all button mashing and simpleton motions. It's like every fighting game you're playing feels like an old school Versus game. They've domed all the controls and inputs down to the point where anyone can do it with no skill. So because they took all the skill and challenge out of the controls, anyone can just replicate the meta within an hour. That's the problem with modern fighters. If they made them hard to play, then you'd actually have that wall where 60% of the scrubs would get smacked out of the way. You'd actually have to have people with skill playing them to get good. But they eliminated that step by making them dumbed down so that they could sell the games more. And that's what's ruined modern fighting games. Okay. Someone named Dumb Woman, that's not me saying that, that's their actual name on Kick, actually became a sub this morning, so thank you for that. I want someone trying to spin that and saying that I insulted a woman. I did not. Review Job Box USA with a $2 super chat. So you want fighting games harder or not? You're flipping. I just said I did. I said that's the problem. That is the absolute problem with fighting games today, is that they're so easy to play, and as soon as the meta gets exposed, everyone can replicate it instantly, and it ruins the game. So here we go. I got a $2 tip. Don't forget, guys have already data mined this beta. See, I didn't even know this. They data mined the beta. Now they know everything in the game. They even have spoiled all the characters that are going to come in the future, and they have spoiled the entire story of the game. Because everyone wants clout and attention. It's spread out so far you have to avoid social media not to be spoiled. Isn't that nice? But it's fine, right? It's totally fine. We're totally not ruining games or anything. That's totally cool. Just spoil everything for everyone, and there's no more actual fun surprises or plans for anything cool in the future. Just fucking throw it right out there for the sake of content creation, right? Yeah, great. Ours you the $2 tip. Listen to this. Are you saying people who put in the effort and time to learn the game don't deserve to win matches over those who don't? Are you a communist or something? No, I'm saying those who put in the effort and time to learn the meta of the game should keep it for themselves so that they don't just give that knowledge over to everyone for free. And now everyone can learn it instantly because the game has no challenge to the inputs. And now the game's ruined within moments. That's what I'm saying. The people who are learning the meta are then immediately giving it away for free on the internet so they can get clicks and clout, and it ruins the game. Period. Again, if the games were harder to play, it wouldn't matter, because not everyone would be able to replicate the meta. But the meta's too easy to replicate. The games are for simpletons now. So the games suck. At a competitive level, these games are not good. Okay. Well, we've got other things going on. We now ranted about fighting games. So we'll see how this goes today with Fatal Fury. I'm just gonna treat it as a mess around stream. I hope you guys will understand. I'm not trying to get great at the game. I just want to see a few characters and see how they play today. That's really the goal. Not looking for tons of wins or anything. I'm just gonna mess around. It's not gonna be like when I played with Mai and I was actually trying to win. Now I'm just gonna be dicking around. I don't even remember the game. So I don't even remember half the inputs or any of the fucking mechanics or nothing. We'll see how it goes, I guess. Ugh. Anyway. Alright, so here's the thing. I had many more things to talk about today. Seriously, I had all these other topics to talk about, but we're just not gonna get to them. Because it's already a long podcast, and in order for me to try various different characters in this Fatal Fury beta, we have to end the show now. Alright, and I will say this. Thank you for the early support. You've already got me more than a third to the goal. But the concern is thus, when I start playing fighting games, Obviously, I'm focused on the fighting game, and typically, I don't really get to talk with you guys that much. Since it's not going to be a very interactive stream, it makes me worry if we're going to get any more contributions. Seriously, it does. So, what do we want to do? Really, what do we want to do? Do you want me to play this game? Do you not want me to play this game? What do you want to do? Because I feel like I'm going to start playing the game, and there's going to be 0 contributions, and I'm going to start mentioning it, and everyone's going to be upset that I'm mentioning contributions. Because it's not an interactive string. And to be honest, I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of getting criticized, because if I put out certain kinds of content, people tend to contribute. And fighting games simply have not been it recently. So I don't even know what to do at this point. Like, you'd rather have me play the new Sims cloned from South Korea? Yeah, but isn't that you have to buy the whole game and everything? Yeah, I had that on my wish list. How do you get to your wish list? Forgot how to access your wish list. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I've completely forgotten how to get it. It's Dark Side Phil. They show up on your profile. Wish list. Found it. Yeah, it's $40. Inzoi. I know exactly what you guys are talking about. It just released, right? Inzoi. People are saying this is what The Sims really should have been or should have evolved into, but they never bothered. Is it good? Every life becomes a story. Create your unique story by controlling and observing the lives of Zoys. Zoys. What a name. Zoe. 9,942 positive reviews. Well, overall, it's very positive. 84% of the reviews are very positive. You'll really like it. And then, Inzoi. AI-generated content disclosure. Oh boy. The graphics are crazy? Listen, I'll get it, but only if you guys are gonna stick around and actually, like, hang out with me and engage and we have a good time together. You know, I'm not gonna buy it and then no one sticks around. I really get the feeling, I'm gonna be honest, I get the feeling this Fatal Fury game is gonna be dead on arrival. There will be an audience for it, but the fact that the game has already been fucking ruined on the internet, it so turns me off. Like, I don't even want to play it. I'm serious. Like, I'm actually just, like, completely turned off by the game, and I feel like doing anything else would be better than fucking playing Fatal Fury today. I feel like as soon as I start playing it, no one's gonna care. Yeah, I'm serious. I think we should do something different. James just did a €5 super chat. Says Enzoi support. It's Inzoi, Ashley, not Enzoi. Inzoi. INZOI. I'll play it right now. I don't care. Mark says he played it 5 hours over the weekend. He loves it. Everyone likes this game, huh? I am going to play South of Midnight, the villain. I'm actually very interested in South of Midnight. It looks great. Alright, play Inzoi. It's Inzoi, not Enzoi. People keep spelling with an E, it's with an I. Inzoi. I just got a tip. A $2 tip. Is this a real game? I don't know if this is a real game or not. There it is. It's a real game. A horror stress simulator. There's a game called There's a Gun in the Office. You've been kidnapped and have to get out, but luckily, there's a gun in the office. Unluckily, your captor comes back home every day, so you have to cover your tracks when you go out of your cell. Wow, that sounds creepy, tense, and suspenseful. Whoa, that does look interesting. I'm gonna put that on my wish list. Maybe we'll check that out during my birthday stream. I don't think I want to do that today. But that's how like stuff that would maybe check out on the birthday stream. A tense escape simulator. Okay. Okay. Alright, Will. I think this sounds like a better plan, honestly. Than me doing this Fatal Fury. And by the way, I probably will play fighting games this week, Friday night. I just don't know if it's going to be retro or if I'll finally go back to Street Fighter 6. Maybe I'll finally go back to Street Fighter 6 for once. I haven't played it in so long. Yeah. So alright, let's end the show, and, it looks like we're gonna be doing Enzoy. Rather than Street Fighter. I just received a $20 tip from Swagonito. Play some fucking Enzoy. Well, he just paid for half the game. There you go. Thank you, Swagonito. Let's get that on the leaderboard. Now we're to 84 and climbing. Now we're more than halfway to the goal. Like I said, I feel like a game like this is gonna just ultimately be more entertaining to you guys than Fatal Fury. Just being honest. So, I'm on the fence about Fatal Fury, and after this scene what I saw on, on the internet this weekend, it totally turned me off. This is the modern FGC. It's want to fucking ruin everything for everyone, so, yeah. Cool. Alright. Let's do it.
Thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you on the next one.
Viewers laughing, can't stand still. DSP zest brings a thrill.